Now the question: are you brave enough for a love reading?
Oh, I don't know. I don't. It's driving me nuts. Terry knows it. I've been like, oh my god, do I do this? No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna force anything. I'm just gonna leave it to the universe and trust. And because it means a lot to me. So I can't. I don't really wanna.
So, but some of this of our female readers are very good in love advices. You might want to get it.
But at the same time, I totally feel where I'm coming from. I'm just like, but I don't. Like, there's some things that just when we're not supposed to ask, we're supposed to maybe just only ask insiders. We're supposed to know these things. But at the same time, here we are.
No, people would probably jump at this opportunity if they were me right now. Okay. Okay, I'll ask the question and then I'll be positive. I'll be positive. I'm always positive, so I need to just continue. Okay. um, should I say a name or should I just be more general? What is better?
If you say the name, we just cut it out later. So if you can say the name, people might be having an easier time to connect to.
Okay. Okay. Um, what? Gosh. What do? Oh, what does? What does feel for me? War das richtig so?
You sure that's the right question?
I think so.
I'm just asking you. That's the right question.
Now I'm second guessing myself.
That was the point.
My internet's cut. Repeat the question anyways. So you can choose which questions you want to repeat. But I didn't.
I was just wondering, what you are looking for is generally love. Okay, the right love for you, isn't it?
If he's the right love for me.
Well, yes, but why you focus it on him? You can give him as a possibility, but why don't you leave yourself options?
Because you said I should say a name.
Oh no, you can say one name, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing else. So just if I may give you an advice, I would generally ask for what is ahead for me in love, and at the moment, as everybody heard, Ray is the favorite or the best option in your opinion.
Maybe.
I'm just wondering if that's not the better question
Right.
in this reading.
Right. Yeah. You should have. You should have jumped in.
Well, you had so much fun, I didn't want to stop you.
You should. Well, now it's done.
Okay, now it's done. Okay. Let somebody else start because I had already a look at, I think, EternalFlame as well. So anybody but Guardian and EternalFlame can start here. Start.
So I see that is he is very much set on being your hero and making. I see a desire for new beginnings and making something really a change into something where he's far more of the serious, making something really in the direction of something serious. I see that as him and where he is sitting with all of this. And then I continued onward. I was like, okay, well, what does love have in store for her in the future? And fortunately, unfortunately, well, there are choices that are coming. So is over there being like really lovely and has the fantastic intentions as I'm seeing here, though you will definitely be not sure what to do when other really lovely individual comes along, and you're just like, there is more. Oh, more than one. Oh, mama. So, all of these wonderful experiences come as you are resonating with deeper and deeper. You get to know yourself far more intimately, and therefore you attract far new experiences that you didn't realize, just simply because you are now that you're going into a new place, into a new space. So, yes, there's definitely two more absolutely coming, and there's going to be a decision of at least like three. So that's your love life in a short and sweet from me. We're all right.
Priestess.
3 choices. I can't. I'm not decide. I'm not a good person at deciding. No.
Come on. I told you, the judge, the whole casting aspect. Come on. It's the casting coach, you know?
Yes, and they all exhibit rather like kingly qualities in their own right, and they're all rather different and really very interesting. And you're having a great time. So maybe it's important to maybe bear in mind not to to stay open and not dive in too deep anywhere. Just a little bit, because there's no rush in anything, right? Let's just be sure and see what else people present themselves simply by you choosing to. It's not that you hold yourself back as much as you're just taking your time. There is no rush. Let's see what else unfolds, because by doing that, you give them opportunities to show themselves that much more of them, which wouldn't have happened had you. You will be happy to have taken like steps, because it makes the 3 ability happen like without you doing anything wrong. You see, you can still explore then and understand without feeling like you're being disloyal or hurting anybody's feelings or anything. But yes, so that's me now done again. That's my recommendation in order to enjoy the 3.
Right. Thank you, High Priestess. Who is ready? Dolores, Pericles?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so I definitely am on the same page with the highest priestess. I'm not sure about 3 people, but you did get the new love card. So a new person has stirred romantic feelings, a new romantic cycle beginning, and the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cup, which is new love coming in. So definitely someone new will be coming into your life soon. And then, my cards here are telling me to really take this with lighthearted. Just release the past, move on to something new. The ending is always the first step to a happier future. So whatever is ending, just be okay with it. Just let it go, bless it, and thank it for what had happened. No matter what happens or not, just be grateful that it happened, that he was there, that he is there, and that's it. And then you deserve love came up, and love yourself first. Love yourself first is a given. We always have to love ourselves first. I have a feeling that it's not something that you take lightly, that you are someone who takes a lot of very good care of yourself. And I do have a feeling of a lot of independence in that sense for you, that you love being your own person, and that you're very healthy in regards of your relationships, into what you want to attract and what you want in your life. So that should be good here. And then I have some cards saying that the answers you need are coming, and prosperity lies ahead. Your loved ones are safe. Really, really good cards. And then my favorite one is the new moon in Scorpio, which is work through your fears. But that one, when you open the booklet, the first thing is have some sexy time. So just play it. Just have fun, Be sexy, have fun, be sensual with yourself, with other people. Just really enjoy whatever is happening to you. And then by enjoying yourself, people who are going to come in, they're going to bring even more, because they're going to want to be on your same vibe. So all good things.
Thank you, Lord. Pericles, you ready? Are you out of your trance state?
Sure, yes, I'm out. So I was trying to see how I could best describe it. So a picture came to mind. So I'm seeing like a roller coaster that's kind of speeding up very quickly, and it's gonna like, I don't know, it's gonna like like smash, and there will be like a new self that's birthed, and from this new self you're gonna really see a different path. So when you look back 3 months, so in your life 3 months down the road, when you look back at yourself, you won't believe at the different at the different awareness you achieved. There's gonna be a big spiritual awakening. I think that's happening in terms of. I don't think how he feels for you probably very could be very it could be very positive, but he's not necessarily the one. As we say, there's gonna be many more experiences which you're gonna go through, both emotionally, which is gonna also open you up spiritually. And as those emotional spiritual experiences happen, you're gonna really there's gonna be like a re-rise. I pulled again the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Air. There's gonna be like a re-rise of your true being, but there's gonna be like a big I don't want to say heartbreak, but there's gonna be a new birth. That's a new self that's birthed from the chest, so to say. And I'm just seeing like this roller coaster that's coming, like a big spiritual awakening. But it's good. And the message that I asked was, they basically said, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and be careful with your battles. You don't have to fight everything, you don't have to be involved in everything. Just be with who you are, be with your being, be with your presence, and don't take I would say, not taking other people's actions as personal. Everyone does whatever they want to do. That's not up to you. I would see them as life events. The same way that, I don't know, the sun goes up in the morning, the bus is late. He did this or X did this. These are not personal things, and not taking it so much, not being so caught up in it. And yeah, just go with your gut instinct, I would say. But yeah, there's gonna be I feel like a big spiritual awakening is coming, which is cool, which seems to be connected to your relationship.
So Terry, this time I go first. I'm not asking you anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm being sassy with her tonight. So, no, I'm kidding. So what I'm seeing here is a big W. Yeah, what does that mean? So, I will go into it. So I see you started the journey pretty high up, and then there was the crash, and you had to find your harmony back, and it goes up again. We are in funny harmony back at the moment, okay, on your roadmap. It will go up again, and then it crashes again, and then you are finally there, what we call love. Okay, let me explain you the roadmap from what I'm seeing. So, in the start, everything started with you had to finally take a decision in order to move forward, okay? We're not, we reviving all of this. So, at the moment, what is coming, and definitely it's the as I said, I have the one here. It's for me the pure unconditional love card, loving yourself and others, and letting fall all of whatever wounds there were in the past. This repurification, if you like, is at the moment very important. There's the introspection card as well. There's up and downs in this phase, okay? So once you found this inner harmony, or more balance in this inner harmony, that's when I see it going up again, and the emotional wounds of the past will be released. And what is very important is you will help others in this phase, okay? You will definitely do that, but you are supposed to hold your ground. So obviously, when you start to shine and do this, you will get opposition, yeah? It's still all related to love. I'm just explaining you the way to love, okay? Then somehow you hold the ground for a while, but then you let spirituality fall again, funny enough, for a while. That's then the last downside of the W. That's more the times where you create the opportunities. You will be very playful. You will start realizing these dreams, what you learned in the spiritual way until there. And that's just after all of this that I see it going up again. And that's where I perceive the love. So it's first the end of lies, and that might be related to as well, either a lie you tell yourself or maybe a lie that he told you. I don't know that part, okay? But there's definitely something unspoken between you and him, which I'm picking up on this as well. The choices I already told you yesterday that you will have a rendezvous with the past as well. And I definitely see choices as well, as I said in our previous readings here. And I also said that you can keep him open and see how you feel about him and how that develops. But I have to go with the predictions of others that if he doesn't move, and I don't see him moving, he will probably not be the one. Because if he moves, he can be the equal or better quality. But if he doesn't move and stays where he is and he's very comfortable there might be less attraction of your end towards him. To be cute, playful boy is at one moment in time maybe not enough for you anymore. Because you will really walk a path of faith in the spiritual sense, and you will want to protect this, and that's what I'm seeing here in this. So that is just broken that down, but it completely aligns with what saw for you in the crystal ball as well in this matter. So now, Eternal Flame, your turn.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so there's new positive beginnings coming your way regarding love. Okay, it's not going to be a difficult road. It's going to be maybe a confusing road for you. Okay, so you just need to be confident with yourself because you're going to be making decisions. And I do agree with other readers that there are going to be other options. I suspect that the other two, I'm not sure if it is in the music industry, but it's two other males from the music industry. I suspect, because I keep on getting these messages for music. Okay, and there's two individuals there. Okay, so I suspect that it might be two individuals, two guys from the music industry or your workplace, something to do with music. Okay, especially because you are in that field, but yeah, that came up. Again, it's your choice. You're going to have these options. You have to decide for yourself who you feel that is the right one for you. But you are definitely going to have that love of your life. And it will be a celebratory occasion, There's no need to worry about it. You just need to be patient, okay? If you need, a sign will be sent to you, whether it's a person or something on a billboard. You will know that that sign is meant for you. Okay, regarding us, from now there's a friendship card and a forgiveness card, and like the guardian said, there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be done, and I do suspect it's more with him, that there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be done, also from other readings, but it came up again now. So don't be hard on yourself. You need to take a deeper look when you're busy choosing the one, so to speak. Okay, it's a steady progress. You just need to be positive, and you need to decide to be happy now with what you have now. Be grateful for what you have now. Okay, don't wait to be happy. Don't wait for the person to come. Don't wait for that card to come. Decide to be happy now. Okay, whoever you decide to choose will be the person for you, will be your soulmate. Also take a childlike approach to this situation, and you will know that maybe one day you will want to have a family with him. Okay, because you are calling in your soulmate, and you need to trust in the process, trust in what you are being sent from the universe. Okay, but there's no need to worry. That is the main message. You just go with the flow, enjoy it. As the song flows, so do you. Okay.
And music industry also mean the film industry. So from where I work,
Okay. Yes.
could that be that? Or
Yes, it can. Yes,
film
it can.
industry?
Yes, yes, yes. I just picked up the music cards, so that's why I thought maybe music. But yes, whatever industry you are in, I suspect it might be that, or someone that loves music or film. You know what I mean? It doesn't. There's a whole range of it.
Oh my mom.
Okay.
Okay.
You just need to trust in the process and what you are being sent. You will know that what's right for you. You need to just follow your intuition.
Can I ask a question about
Yes.
general? Because I've done a few, like last year, just for fun and stuff, and I'm just puzzling pieces back together. And people were never able to see what it was. They said, oh, it's a friend and it's a lot of communication, but I can't see if it's happening, like palm reading and stuff. And then they said, you're going to be surprised because you're not going to expect it. And he's going to be like, it could be like a renewed love that's somehow transformed. And it sounds stupid, but I've heard that he's in his transformation cycle, that he's changing to become a better person. He wants to make justice with everything and learn from his mistakes. And then he's going to pop into my doorstep because I didn't see it coming. It's like a heart attack. And he works in the same industry as me. So I'm just thinking if it could be this. I'm not sure if it's the same person, but I've been hearing that constantly. And I'm like, who else could? It's like two different people, but he's the same person because he's doing this transformation as we speak. But I'm not sure. Is that like something that could be possible? It's just a question. Or else
It'd be two different people. Otherwise, you'd still pick up the same person, but in two different stages. Is my impression. I wanted to ask a tiny question about. Has it been like leading you on, or giving the impression like he's about to make it super serious, but never quite did? Has that been a struggle at all?
He was always, he never made up. He was confused. We were both confused because we didn't understand what we both were having. Like, what's this friendship that just involved into best friends, and everybody was like, you should be together. I'm like, no. And then things got messy. And then I took contact off, then we couldn't together. Then I stopped again. Then we constantly want each other's lives, but it's just not possible because we don't understand what's going on. And then it's like, I've been hearing that he's now learning from his mistakes. He wants to make it right this time, and he's going to be a changed person because he's going through this cycle. And I don't know. I'm like, wow, what? That's why people say they're not sure if it's the same person. It could be.
It's not the same person. You have two completely different, strong individuals. But thank you for the detail, because it made the feeling of everything that I was seeing. It made sense, and so yes, thank you. But yes, no, it's not just him. That's from what I'm very clearly seeing is very not just no. There is him, and then there's others also.
Okay, cool. No, it was just a question.
Yeah, I definitely see also two different people on the plane. I don't see. I'm not, as I said at the end of my reading, I'm not seeing it impossible to change, but he will not change into a different soul. That's for sure. So in that sense, no, it's not the same person.
I also want to add that I also had a card that I kind of put aside, but it said that a new opportunity from your career or in your career aspect would be happening. And I didn't really delve into it because I didn't think much of it. But now that Terry is saying that, I think that this is what we're relating to as well. So I definitely think this is going to happen within your industry. Yeah, but that might be what the people that you have talked to mean when they say it's someone new, because having worked in that industry myself, I know how it's a big pool but a very small pool at the same time. Everyone knows each other, but there's still a lot of people. So I feel that it might be someone you've known for a long time that they have personally changed, and you will see them in a new light. That might be what it is, because I can see your face and you're like someone from my industry, and it's like you pretty much know everyone in that industry if you've been there for 10 years. But it might be someone it will come back, or you will see in a new light and will appear to you in that sense. That could be happening as well. And then when you were asking your second question, the Six of Swords came up, and I love the illustration that I have of it because it's about cutting ties, and when you cut ties, then you finally can grow flowers. So I think whenever you emotionally distance yourself and make the clear decision of who you want in your life, then the flowers will grow because you will completely distance yourself from the person who is bringing you the darkness, in a sense. I mean, even if it's fun, what I mean is that the way, whoop, I stuttered. Whatever this person is not bringing to you, and the one thing that you're missing from that connection, once you fully detach yourself and let go to the fact that it's not going to happen, then you can finally grow again. That's pretty much where I was going to get there, but I didn't.
Cool. Oh God, choices. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna have to think who that could be. I don't know who that could be.
Oh, that's interesting. That just reminded me. I wanted to remind, don't do that. Don't do that. Really, it's about you. You're only going to prolong the process by taking your focus and distracting yourself completely in the wrong direction. Because you've already got something far more epic that you have yet to not even face. It's like to face and efface and like embody. It is just, but really there's a whole world you have yet to explore, and you need to do that in order to even be able to recognize the ones that are to come, because as Pericles and others have said, the love and the spiritual journey are actually intertwined. So as you further explore yourself, that then brings the attracting what you are even more.
And will either choice be the right one for me? Like, depending on...
Are you seriously asking that question?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the beautiful answer. The moment that you know yourself,
yeah,
by having finally embodied yourself,
yeah, I'll know it.
It's just that it's that kind of level of knowing, because
I'm terrible with decisions. That's why I always make other people to do the decisions for me. I'm not good with that. I'm like, oh, you choose. Oh, that's fine. Whatever you want.
No, you're not allowed to do that. But that's the thing. Oh my goodness. See. And as the beginning of the reading was, stop denying yourself. You cannot give this responsibility away in these moments. This is so fundamentally important for you to just delve into yourself playfully, because and that's the most ironic thing, because I feel you being so playfully creative in the way that you're able to do things, but yet you are just, it's not even like rigid with yourself. It's like you're completely bypassing a huge aspect of yourself. And the fact that you're so creative as you are, and whilst having bypassed yourself, is pretty stunning. So just imagine where you're going to be at once you're like...
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna start thinking more now. And the more people tell me stuff, I'm like, what is that gonna be? What is that gonna be? Think.
Ask the questions to yourself then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Much to be explored and experienced there.
Yeah. That's lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
You're
Our pleasure.
welcome.
Thank you.